Caleb faced his biggest challenge at 85. What can he teach us about seizing our own mountains later in life? As we reflect on the remarkable story of Caleb, imagine his world so many years ago. Caleb was an elderly man by the standards of his time, yet he stood at the foot of a challenge that would have seemed insurmountable to many. He wasn't looking for a quiet place to rest, he was looking to claim a mountain. Caleb felt called to an extraordinary task, at an age when most might have opted for comfort. To him, the mountain wasn't just rocky terrain, it was a promise yet to be fulfilled. Consider the significance of this mountain, particularly when you're 85. It represents the challenges we encounter in the later seasons of our lives. These challenges might not be physical mountains, but they are real just the same. Retirement transitions, health issues, or new ventures that await us. After the age of 50, many assume that the time for big dreams is behind us, but Caleb's story reminds us otherwise. Caleb's strength came from an unwavering faith. He believed wholeheartedly that the path he was to walk had been guided by a promise, a divine assurance that this mountain was meant for him. This faith didn't make the climb easy, but it powered his courage. It was the cornerstone of his determination and the light that guided his footsteps up that challenging terrain. Isn't it comforting to know that faith can drive us, even in our later years? It can encourage us not only to face our fears, but to conquer them. Regardless of the size or nature of your personal mountain, the same steadfast faith can inspire you to dust off old dreams or embrace new ones. It helps us see that potential is ageless, and that daring to act can lead to incredible feats, no matter our age. Throughout life, we see parallels to Caleb's journey. Consider stories of individuals over 50 who've decided to pursue a second career, gone back to school, or developed artistic talents they had pushed aside for decades. With faith at the core, these people did not let age define their limits. They chose to claim their own mountains with grace and courage. Perhaps there was a hobby you set aside long ago, or a cause you've always wanted to support. Maybe you dream of learning something new, or visiting that place you've always talked about. Faith can be your guide, giving you the clarity and perseverance to pursue what calls to your heart. It tells you, go ahead, it's not too late. Caleb's story urges us to remember, it's never too late to pursue our dreams, to conquer those mountains, however big or small. His life was a testament that with faith, age is but a number. What matters is the strength inside us, the spirit that whispers, you can do it. As you ponder your personal journey, let Caleb's example inspire you to seize the days ahead. Draw upon your faith to bolster your courage. Look at the mountains before you and see them as opportunities rather than obstacles. In closing, let us hold on to the assurance that a life lived with faith is a life rich with possibilities. The mountains we face become the high places where we can see the path that led us here, the valleys, the progress, and the peace that comes from claiming the promises that belong to us. May your spirit be lifted in the comfort of Psalm 23, knowing you're never alone in your walk, and may you find the strength to chase your own mountains with a heart full of faith.